Hi, third grade. Welcome to your language arts lesson for Wednesday. Today is our grammar and phonics lesson. So you are going to need a pencil, your LA workbook, and blue, yellow, and red color pencils. Let me move my video over. Okay, today we are going to do a phonics warm-up like we normally do, and we'll check it together. Then we're going to talk about singular and plural words, and we're going to learn about possessives and what that means. Then we're going to practice in your workbook together, and you will have an assignment period at the end of class. Okay? So our warm-up today is phonics page 58. Now I want you to turn there now. Pause your video if you need more time. Phonics page 58 looks like this. You have the word bank of your spelling words at the top. This week, we are practicing when two words come together to make one sound. So let's look at the word chick, which is number 1. A baby bird is a chick. Now you can see here that CH is in pink because that is what we're practicing this week with our spelling words. Ch makes one sound, but it's 2 letters. So as we go through our phonics lesson today, and then when you go on and do your assignment pages later, it'll help you understand when 2 letters come together to make one sound. Okay, so number 1 is chick. Number 2, an honest story. Can you find the word that best fits? Truth. TH is 2 letters that come together to make one sound, th. Truth. Okay? Now we're going to do 1 through 5 together, and I'll let you do the rest by yourself. If you want to try to do it by yourself, you can pause your video and check your answers later. Number 3, a kind of dairy food. Dairy means milk. So what kind of food? Fish aren't made of milk. Oh, cheese. CH, ch. 4, a meal eaten in the middle of the day is lunch. The largest mammals in the sea are whales. WH makes a W sound. Okay, now let's cross off the words we used. So now this will help you finish your page. Come back here to check your answers. Okay, check your work. Now, I would like you to practice your pronunciation, so as we check, repeat after me. 6, much. 7, pitch. 8, teacher. 9, hatch. 10, stretch. 11, thick. 12, pathway. 13, them. 14, fish. 15, what? Okay, if you got it wrong, it's okay. Change your answer so that you can study what these words mean and make sure to practice your pronunciation of your spelling words for this week. Okay, now it's time for our grammar lesson. So I've got some cute pictures to show you that will help you understand our grammar lesson for today. So you guys should know singular and plural. So show me one finger. That's singular. If you show me all your fingers, that's plural. So singular, plural. Singular, plural. Think about it. One student, you are singular, but all of us together, all the children are plural. Okay, so let me illustrate this point with a picture. You see one cat peeking up at the bottom of the page right now. That's singular, just one. Okay, oh, my video is always in the way. This is one cat. Okay, but now we have so many cats all around, all over our page. These are many cats. Now, when a word becomes plural, you add S. One cat, many cats. Okay, that's not always the case. Some words you don't add S, but those are different. We'll talk about them later. For simple nouns like cat, you just add S to make it plural. Okay? Now, let's look at possessives. So I don't know if you saw, but the cat toy moved. Okay, so a possessive means you own it. It's yours. You are possessive. Can you make that motion? Say mine. Okay, my cat's toy. The toy belongs to the cat. So since cat is singular, we just add apostrophe S to make it possessive. Okay, now that's kind of an introduction into what we're learning today. Now, please go to grammar, page 46, because we're going to read these notes together. Pause your video, make sure you're on grammar, page 46. Okay, now a possessive noun is a noun that shows who or what owns or has something. I already told you that. Possessive means mine. It's something that a thing or a person owns. It's theirs, okay? Add apostrophe and the letter S to make a singular noun possessive. And we already did that with the cat picture. Cat is singular. As you can see here, the cat is singular. So we added apostrophe S to make it possessive because it's the cat's toy. The cat is saying my toy, cat's toy, apostrophe S. Okay? My cat's toy. So this is going to be really easy. What I want you guys to do is practice finding the noun and adding apostrophe S. Now, number one is already finished for us. The tail of the pig is the pig's tail. Pig is a singular noun, so we just add apostrophe S. Okay, if you want a challenge, you can pause your video now and do the rest. Or if you're a little confused, it's okay. Let's do them together. Number two, the ears of the rabbit. Where's the noun? The rabbit's ears. Now, of course, ears is a noun too, but we're just looking for the possessive singular noun. Okay? The trunk of the elephant is the elephant's trunk. Make sure to be writing this down as we go through these together, or if you tried by yourself, you're checking them. The neck of the giraffe is the giraffe's neck. And last, the whiskers of the cat's whiskers. So all of these things belong to that animal. As you can see here, those ears belong to that bunny rabbit. The rabbit's ears, the elephant's trunk, which is like its nose, the giraffe's neck, and the cat's whiskers. Whiskers are those long hairs that cats have. Okay? Possessive. It means it belongs to them. Those whiskers don't belong to me. They belong to the cat. Cat's whiskers. Okay, now we're going to skip the bottom of the page because it's just more practice and it's very easy. So, singular noun, apostrophe S. Now, let's look at two different rules. Now, this is not about singular. Now we're going to talk about plural. Oh, sorry, my video is dark. Plural. So we were talking about singular nouns, but now I want to teach you something about plural. So what you're going to do is get your blue and your red color pencil and copy exactly what I've done here on grammar page 47. So put a blue box around the first sentence and a red box around the second sentence, the second two sentences, okay? And just ignore the last one. So let's read what's in the blue box. Adding an apostrophe. Now, when I say apostrophe, I want you to make the symbol like that. Boop. Adding an apostrophe to the end of a plural noun makes it possessive. Can you guys do all those hand symbols with me? I promise it's going to help. Here we go. Adding an apostrophe to the end of a plural noun makes it possessive. Okay? Now let's read the red box. Adding an apostrophe and S forms a possessive of plural nouns not ending in S. These are called irregular possessives. Oh my gosh, what did I just read? That was so confusing and I don't understand. Okay, let me just take a deep breath. We can get through this. Now, what these two sentences are saying is sometimes a plural noun has an S, and sometimes a plural noun doesn't have an S. Our first plural noun that we talked about in this lesson was cats. Okay? There were many pictures of all those cats. Does the plural noun cats end in S? Well, yes, it does. Does children end in S? Children. No. But if I say children, do I mean one or do I mean many? I mean many. So children is a plural noun that does not end in S, which means it changes how we make it possessive. Okay, get your blue and your red pencil ready. Now, what I want you to do first is let's look at that blue rule. Add apostrophe to the end of a plural noun makes it possessive. Add an apostrophe S to forms a possessive plural nouns not ending in S. Okay, so the blue box goes around plural nouns. The red box will go around the plural noun that doesn't have an S. So first, let's look at these underlined nouns. They're all animals, okay? If it has an S, put a blue box around it. If it doesn't have an S, put a red box. Okay? Pause your video and do that now. Okay, I'm going to keep going. You should have paused your video and finished putting the boxes around the nouns. Your paper should look like this. Rabbits, parrots, ducks, beavers, birds, chipmunks, bears, and spiders are all plural nouns that end in S, so we put a blue box around them. Family and children, they are plural, that means many, but they don't end in S. Okay, now the rule is if a plural noun has an S, we don't need to put another apostrophe S, you just add apostrophe to the end, and that's it. So let's do this next part together. Number 1, you should write rabbits and then an apostrophe and you're finished. If it was singular, you would write rabbit apostrophe S. But it's not talking about one rabbit, it's talking about many rabbits. So we put the apostrophe after the S. What should you do with number 2? Well, the same thing. We're talking about many parrots, so the apostrophe goes after the S. How about number 3? Why, it's the same thing. In fact, all of the blue boxes are going to have the same exact apostrophe after the S. Now, what about the red ones? Those don't have an S, so we add apostrophe S. Basically, if you see an S, put the apostrophe after it. If you don't see an S, add apostrophe S. Now, you can pause your video and give yourself a challenge and try to finish 5 through 10 by yourself, or you can stay here and we'll do them together. Number 5, beavers, apostrophe after the S. 6, bluebirds. 7, chipmunks. 8, bears. 9, spiders. Ugh, I don't like spiders. 10, children's. And the apostrophe comes before the S that you had to add, the children's room. Now remember, we're doing this because these nouns are possessive. We are showing that the rabbits have a den. The parrots have a cage. The ducks have a pond. The family has a home. Okay? Possessive. All right, let's keep practicing together. If you need more time, please pause your video. Make sure you have good handwriting. Okay, now we're going to use that yellow. Go to grammar page 48, and I want you to put a yellow box around the top dot, the top sentence. Now, this second yellow box is my extra box, so you don't have to worry about that, but just mark the first black dot as a yellow box, okay? Now, remember your hand signals. Add an apostrophe and S to a singular possessive noun. Can you do it again? Make sure you do the hand motions. Add an apostrophe and S to a singular possessive noun. So I gave you an example. If you want to write this down, you can, but you don't have to. Singular is dog, right? That's one dog. Singular possessive is dogs, but we have to put that apostrophe, otherwise it's a plural. Singular possessive, dogs. Now let's use it in a sentence. My dog's bone. Okay? Next, get your blue color pencil, mark the next sentence on page 48, blue. All right, I'm going to read it. Add an apostrophe at the end of a plural possessive noun that ends in S. Okay, so here's your example. A plural word is dogs. That means many, many dogs. Because there's already an S, we don't add apostrophe S. We only add the apostrophe. Let's use it in a sentence. All the dogs bone. All those poor dogs have to share one bone. Oh, I think they would have a fight. Okay? Last one is our red color pencil. My video is always in the way. Sorry. Okay. Oops. There we go. Red box. Put your red box around the very last sentence, and let's read it with our hand signs. Add an apostrophe and S to the end of plural possessive nouns, not ending in S. So all that means is if there's not an S, add apostrophe S. So yellow and red are the same because you add apostrophe S to both of them. The blue rule, there's already an S there, so you add an apostrophe without adding an additional S, okay? So the only difference between yellow and red is that red is plural and yellow is singular. Okay, now I want you to try and do this page by yourself. You can listen to the video again. You can listen to the rules again. You have all your notes here. I want you to try by yourself and then come back and let's check. Are you ready to check your work? I know you did a good job. Okay, what we are going to do first is use our colors to mark which are yellow, red, and blue. Now, you haven't done this yet because I didn't tell you to do this. So let's do this part together. After we mark the colors, you might need to go back and fix some of your answers. Okay, here we go. Get your colors ready. Number 1 is red. So put a red box. Number 2, oh, okay, here's the rest. Number 2 is yellow. Number 3 is blue. And then you can see the rest here. Now that you know the colors, does your answer match the rule? If it doesn't, you need to fix it. Make sure if it's blue, you only added the apostrophe. If it's red or yellow, you added apostrophe S. Okay, I hope you checked your work. Let's check it with my answers. Okay, now let's talk about number 6. Number 6 was a trick question. The book was trying to trick you, and I don't think number 6 is a very good question. It is a singular noun, even though it does end in S. I know that it's singular because it says a hippopotamus. A means one. A hippopotamus mouth is huge. So I looked this up. I made sure it's correct. But hippopotamus is a special word because most singular nouns don't end in S. Hippopotamus does, so we do have to add apostrophe S. Okay? Number 6 was a trick question. If you got it wrong, it's perfectly fine. Okay? 7 and 9, you only add apostrophe. 8 and 10, you add apostrophe S. Okay, guys, I hope you understood this lesson. I know it was really tricky. I know the book tried to trick you with number 6, but I'm proud of the work you did today, and I know you listened carefully. All right, let's talk about our assignment period. I would like for you to complete phonics pages 56 and 57 so that you are practicing those spelling words and those one sound words for the one sound for 2 letters like TH and CH and WH. And then try and do grammar page 50 by yourself, and we will check this one later. I most likely will post the answers on Class Dojo so you can check. I would like for you to show me on Class Dojo only grammar, okay? You only need to turn in grammar page 50, all right? Thank you for working hard. If you have any questions, you can message me on Class Dojo. And as always, wash your hands. I love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye.